is what we are witnessing here this morning in resignation is a return of the sacred hoop. It has 100 feathers tied on this hoop. The man that had a dream about this hoop will tell you about his dream and how this hoop came about. And once again, I for one is very honored and very blessed to participate in this great gift that is brought to us here in resignation. We, as a people, have been on the journey to recovery for many, many years. And we are just now beginning to see sunshine, light in our nation. And I want to thank all of you for attending, all our tribal council members that are here, our chairman, treasurer, secretary. I'm really happy that they're involved with us here today. And I call this a medicine that we are experiencing here. And once again, we called on our grandfather, the drum, to bring in these feathers in that sacred way. And I thank these young men sitting over here that are rising and carrying our tradition with the drum we call Pitan Boys. So again, I welcome everybody and thank you for coming.
I want to thank the other council members for being here, Treasurer Stiki and Secretary Bolio, and to take time out of their schedule to be here for this important gathering, and for everybody being here. In 2000, there was a meeting in this very room. There was elders from this community who got together and they talked and they said, what we see happening amongst our Indian people is we see a lot of disharmony, dysfunction in our communities, divisiveness between our own Indian people towards one another. Our communities are inflicted with alcohol, drugs, crime, violence, those type of things. Why is this happening to us? We've struggled so long historically to survive as Native people. And we should be getting stronger and stronger and stronger as we go. We're the only race of people that is placed underneath the Department of Interior in the United States, which is a federal department that deals with animals, with wildlife, with resources, with timber. We're the only human beings that have ever been placed under the Department of War. And it's a historical fact that Indian people were targeted for extermination in this country. But we've also come out in record numbers to serve in the military, to participate in elections. Last night we had a good turnout, by the way, for the presidential election, so I'm really glad to say that the Lake Nation is really politically active in everything that goes on. But these elders, they talked and they said one of the things that we have recognized is that there's been a slow disintegration over time of our traditional values, our Indian customs and practices. And one of the things that happened is over time we learned to just basically grow apart from one another. So we need to get back to just being Indian people. The way we used to treat one another, the way we used to take care of one another, and the way that we just sort of as a community help one another in times of crisis, and we really need to get back to that kind of thinking. Somewhere along the line we lost that. So what they did in 2000 is they declared 2000 the year of cultural renewal. We're going to start our journey back, and we're going to try to teach our young people about our traditions, And we're going to try to find out how we can utilize our elders to the best of our ability. We need to restore our Indianness. So that's what those elders talked about. And that's why it's so refreshing, and I'm really happy to see our leadership here today, is because that is important as Anishinaabe people, as Indian people. We start to relearn those things. We have a roundhouse that is put up in Panema this past